Hey again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So it has been quite a while since I have given you guys a building renovation update. If you're new to my channel, I grow cut flowers in Zone 5A in Northwest Iowa. I have also been a professional photographer for about 20 years. This whole cut flower thing has totally snowballed. And so my husband and I ended up buying last year the neighboring building. It's a 1930s building and it has been in really rough shape. We don't even know the last time that there was a business in there. It could have been 30, 40 years. The foundation was collapsing. So we are bringing it back to its former glory, and it will be the future retail space of Sunshine and Flora. So there has been quite a bit of work done on the inside as far as demo, rebuilding the collapsing foundation. So I want to give you all of the updates today. So first, here is a look at the collapsing foundation that we literally had to rebuild. And let me tell you, it is looking awesome, but you can see by these pictures, it was a little bit scary looking. So I am really excited to say that now this building is not going to itself collapse in. So here is another before picture of the collapsing foundation. And here is an after picture. Can you even believe that this is the same basement? It pretty much is a whole new basement minus the concrete floor. But anyway, now we know that this building definitely isn't going anywhere. So this is a solid concrete new basement wall, and it was done in 4 different pours. So they poured the foundation first, and then they poured this vertical portion of the wall. And then this little strip here is actually where the backfill went in. And so there is feet of solid backfill concrete behind this wall. It was a little pricey, but let me tell you, it's not going anywhere. And then there is also a shelf. So this was a shelf foundation, and so there is a new shelf rebuilt here. Then the 4th pour was this last vertical portion where the beams are resting directly on it. So let me tell you, this is such a great feeling. And what I'm going to be using this basement for is my grow space. So all of my seed starting is going to be down here. We're going to have a root cellar down here. It's the perfect environment. All of my winter grown tulips are going to be down here. This is going to be the perfect grow space, and I am so excited to have it. So now I want to take you upstairs and show you how that is transforming. One more pan around the basement because it's so beautiful. Also, I should show you this back corner really quick. See this daylight coming up here? So this actually goes up to the front window. This is the remaining portion that we can see of the original coal chute. There are coal chutes on both sides of the building. So it's kind of fun that we can still see this part just for the history of the building. And looking back the other way, the blue piping that's coming down, that is plumbing for a sink that will be upstairs right above that spot. Okay, so I am now standing upstairs in the building, and if you've been following my videos, you saw kind of the whole process for what it looked like start to finish up here. There were actually a bunch of rooms in front of me, rooms behind me. All of that is completely demoed out. The tin ceiling had to be demoed out. Unfortunately, years ago, the roof leaked, and the roof has since then been repaired, but the whole tin ceiling was just completely rusted. So unfortunately, we were not able to save that. But I am really excited to report that we are going to save the original hardwood floors. We aren't able to save much that is original from this building, but I'm real excited to save the hardwood floors, and I'll show you a close-up of those in a minute. But basically, they are now starting to patch the floor where they had to pour in the concrete. They're studding out the walls for the insulation, and then pretty soon we're going to start rooming off the workroom. So let me walk you around and just show you what the layout's going to be. So first, just kind of a close-up on these hardwood floors. I mean, this had flooring over it, and so obviously this looks a little nasty. But if we come over here, this is what the original hardwood floor looks like Once this gets sanded and cleaned up, I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And you can see this is where they had to patch in. They cut an entire strip out the length of the building. And then this is where that concrete wall was poured. So it is a whole solid concrete wall all the way down this strip and then backfilled all the way to there. So that's going to get patched in. They'll patch it with the hardwood flooring. And then now you can see along here, they are starting to stud this out to insulate it. So bye-bye patchwork walls. And then if I just, while I'm up here, show you kind of the front facade of the building. Whew, a little dark. Let me turn that up a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the shape of the windows. So these two windows actually are new. Those have been replaced. We are going to be keeping the original door. We're going to put glass up here, new side panels, glass up here. So that's going to be an entire wall of windows for the storefront. And then now if we come back up front here, this is where I was showing you where the coal chutes were. So this is the coal chute. So we are going to be having this patched in, and then right under the front windowsill, we're going to have a little penny tile accent, give it a little bit of character. So then swinging around towards the back of the building, my workroom will be back here. So the wall will actually be kind of right here in someplace. You can see where the wall used to be. But these big windows, these have since been uncovered. They were able to save the original large molding on the top. I will have a workbench under those windows with a sink right here. The flower cooler will be over here. And then let me swing around. I'm trying not to move the camera too fast. There's actually a window there that's boarded up. We'll have a new door, another new window. And then back in this corner, we will have a brand new stairway built so I don't have to go up and down through the creepy trap door. There will be a nice closet and a really nice bathroom. And that will be what's in the workroom. And then the rest of this area will be the beautiful storefront. So I am just so absolutely excited about how this is going to look in the end. I can definitely see where it started and where it's going and how it's going to look. And I just love the resurgence of these small brick and mortar businesses in small towns, at least here in Northwest Iowa. And I'm really excited to bring this building back to its former glory. One of the contractors that we had look at the project said that if we did not fix the foundation, this building could collapse in within 2 years. And being that my garden and my other building are right next door and we share the entire parking lot, we did not want to lose this structure. If this building came down, the next building could come down, and it just really puts a large hole in your small town Main Street. So we're really excited to save this building. I did apply for a grant through the state, and I did receive one, and so that is helping with some of the expense. But in the end, it's going to be worth it, and I cannot wait to keep sharing it with you guys and show you what it's like when it's done, and then open the storefront for business hopefully this fall. So anyway, that is a full update on the building progress. Again, I'll make sure to keep you posted because everything's going to change real quick now. So stay tuned for a lot more this growing season, both renovation related and gardening related. I hope you guys are all having a good start to your April, and we will see you soon. These windows look so tall with me standing in front of them, don't they?